This new Celestina area got reactions from residents in Abuja on the suspended strike and the demands made by the bipartite committee.
The Nigerian Labour Congress has more than 40 affiliate unions which cut across various sectors of the economy. Over the last few weeks, the NLC and the TUC have been deliberating with the federal government on issues of relative electricity adjustment and the deregulation of the downstream sector of the petroleum industry. I am here at the Federal Secretariat in Abuja to speak to Nigerians on how the demands made by the bipartite committee will help ameliorate the sufferings of Nigerian workers and also cushion the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic.
What the labor is demanding for is not out of place, it's justified. There should be no arbitrary increase in cost of electricity, in fuel.
The poor masses are suffering. We are just coming out from a COVID and things are very difficult. A lot of people have lost their jobs and the income, in fact the economy is crashing day after day.
If you look at the trend of things in Nigeria today, you find out that the suffering is too much, especially for the masses. Previously, when in the previous government, things were far cheaper in the market compared to what we have now.
After deliberations which run into the early hours of today, the federal government has agreed to facilitate the removal of tax on minimum wage, make available to organized labor 133 compressed natural gas and 55 petroleum gas-driven mass transit buses, 10% of the ongoing Ministry of Housing and Finance initiative to be allocated to workers through the NLC and TUC, and to suspend new electricity tariff. Many believe the federal government have not gone far enough in their concessions, as the masses still have to bear the brunt of its drive to increase revenue. They also believe the concessions not to address concerns that the recent adjustment in the minimum wage have been eroded by government's recent policies. The Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Timi Siva, had advised Nigerians as an alternative to fuel should patronize the liquefied petroleum gas, the compressed natural gas, and the liquefied natural gas. Although the planned protest has been suspended for 2 weeks, the bipartite committee says if its demands are not met by the federal government, it will go into a full industrial action without prior notice to the federal government. Celestina area, TVC News, Abuja.